Okay, I found the hammer, and so I'm ready to begin the second part of bookbinding. If you notice, I have also grabbed a couple rags. And the reason I've done that is because you probably want to use a surface, if you're going to use a hammer, you want to use a surface where you could actually pound into, okay, so that it doesn't actually destroy the wood underneath or the surface that you will be using, okay? So I'm going to place, if you notice, I have these markings, and I'm going to take my awl and place it over the first marking, okay? And after I do that, I'm going to take the hammer and I'm going to hammer just a couple times gently so that the awl goes through the cardboard and the research. Okay. Let's do the second arcing. Okay. I'm going to use the rag for the hammer. Great. Let's go through the third marking. Okay, great. And now let's go through the fourth marking. Okay, let's go through the fifth. And then finally, let's go through the sixth. Okay, so after I've done that, I'm just going to make sure that that the awl is able to go through all these markings, which it looks like it has. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 markings. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to string the embroidery floss through, okay? So I'm going to string it through this way first, this way, from the edge to the marking or the hole, okay? And then from the hole to the other hole. So it's going to make kind of this, like a rectangle formation, okay? Okay, so there is from the edge of the book to the first hole, okay? And then I'm going to go from hole to hole so that it makes kind of like a rectangle, okay? And then the thing about this is that I'm going to actually turn around the back, and if you notice in the back, I need to do the same. Okay, so that it makes kind of a line. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to go from the hole to the edge, and then there you go. There is the, there is the first, I don't know if you're able to see. Okay, and so then we're going to go from the hole to the hole, and it's going to make this rectangle. Okay, and then we're going to go from here to here, and it looks like I've run out of embroidery floss. So what I have to do is I have to knot it, okay, and then after I knot it, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to knot it I'm going to knot it, and then I'm going to add more floss, embroidery floss, because I'm not done yet. I still have to finish to the end. So I'm going to include or add more embroidery floss. Okay, and as I add more embroidery floss, I'm going to knot it over here. And then I'm going to continue where I left off. So this time I'm going to start right over here. Notice here. I'm going to start right over here because this is where I left off. Okay, and then I'm going to string this through like this. Okay, and then I'm going to go from this hole to the other hole. Go from here to here. And I'm going to go from here to here. And then from here to here. And then I'm going to make sure to knot this. Okay, and once this is knotted, we have our embroidered book. And so you can take out the clips once you're done. And then here we have our front cover, here's the paper, and here's the back cover. One thing that I might want to do is just go back and add some paper for the front, or the inside cover, and a paper for a small rectangle for the outside. And there's your book. I wonder what book you will bind today. Have fun.